I did it. Well, I almost did it. Today it was just Hope and me standing in that lunchroom, and we were talking about how we spent last weekend, and we were just chit-chatting when I asked her what she had going on this weekend. It's big, right? At first I didn't realize what a great setup this was. But when she said nothing, I saw that it was the perfect moment to ask her out. Yep. So I went for it. I asked her if maybe she'd like to do something Friday or Saturday. And it immediately got awkward. She kept smiling, but I could see as her smile lost some steam. She was clearly searching for the right words, but I couldn't endure it. I knew a rejection was coming, so before she could turn me down, I withdrew the offer. I told her laughingly and in a way too overconfidently that I'm such an idiot sometimes, and she bought it. That's because I forgot about this big family thing this week, and that's what I told her. So we'd have to try for another time. This big family thing, man, that's a huge lie, of course, but just one more thing to add to my naughty list, right? I expected to see a sort of relief on her face, but I really didn't. She looked like maybe she still wanted to say something difficult. So before she could totally reject me, I told her I needed to get back to work, and I just bolted out of the room. I couldn't face her the rest of the day, and it was so awkward. Really, really awkward. I may have messed things up forever. But I took a chance. So, Kate happened to call me later in the day, which she never does. She never calls, which I thought was a little odd. We're texters, right? I filled her in on what had happened with Hope. She was surprisingly cheerful at my devastation. Big sister, huh? She said that it sounded like Hope was really the right kind of person to have in my life, and that I should be grateful for her friendship at my level. I begrudgingly agreed. And she said she's been reading about this part of the Bible called Isaiah, and then I think it's chapter 42. It says that God won't brush aside the bruise and the hurt, and He won't disregard anyone, even the small people that are lowly. He's not a respecter of persons. She said that she thought God had a plan for me and that I shouldn't get too depressed. It just sounds like very different from the church sign about Jesus and the Lamb's list. And I've been thinking about it. I really need to ask someone about that.